today is the last day for American Heart Month, where they come together to learn, just to understand the factors of heart disease.
People also learn how to live a heart-healthy lifestyle. But today we have Captain Justin Pinkley with us from the Springdale Fire Department, and he's going to tell us a little bit more about heart health. But really, we're going to be focusing on learning CPR today. So thank you so much for joining us today. And right now, you can see we actually have babies on the table here because CPR is different when it comes to babies, kids, and adults.
It is. It can be one of the most devastating things that someone can experience is actually dealing with a child versus an adult. It's a very intense situation that happens anytime that you encounter that, but being able to recognize and being able to engage and act is one of the big things. A lot of people will not engage in CPR because one of two things. One, they'll look at it like, I don't know this person.
It could be a bit frightening, right?
It could be very frightening. They'll like, I don't want to really put my mouth on this person, so they won't engage at all. Or they're afraid that they could be in trouble because they don't do it right legally. Every state has the Good Samaritan law in it to where you will be covered in that. But when you're dealing with a child, it's a little bit different. You're actually using your 2 fingers instead of the full palm of your hand, but you're just going about 1.5 inches. You're going to try to get, you want at least 120 reps a minute. So you're going to town on this.
So just 2 fingers.
Two fingers. You want at least 120 compressions a minute. That's the big thing. Is you want to get the compressions. That is the that's the key. You know, the heart is stopped, but there's still oxygenated blood that is still in the system. You're wanting to get that blood flowing again. So you're wanting to really kick it up. Big thing to do. Number 1 is get help coming in this situation. And a lot of times all you have to do is ask Siri to call, and it's right there at your fingertips.
Yeah, that's very, to do that nowadays with your phone, it's so easy. And this is just like right up here in the chest?
Right in the middle of the chest,
Okay, and just
it's so scary. I think also, too, people are just scared of pushing on the chest. Just doesn't seem natural, right? It doesn't seem like it's supposed to give. Or
it doesn't.
But don't be afraid of just, if you're pushing, the body can handle it more than we think it can. Yes,
yes, it can, and especially with little kiddos. But the best sound that you can hear when you go on a call is a screaming baby. I know I've got an airway. I know that they're actually got a heartbeat going. That's a good sigh of relief when you hear that. But when you're in that moment, it's very intense, and you just got to resort back to the training. I will say that we've introduced an app, which is called Pulse Point. We're one of 2 departments in the state of Arkansas that has it. The general public can go on to the App Store. It's good with Apple, Android. They can download the app. It's free. And they can say, hey, if I choose, I can do CPR.
Right. So you're alerted if someone in the area near you needs CPR, you could go to that location and help them, right?
Absolutely. It's for a business, if you're a place in the public.
It's pulse point. It looks like a heart, right? Like
Absolutely.
a red heart.
If you're within a 1/4-mile radius at the time that CPR is needed, that call comes in, it would alert you at the same time as the fire department is notified.
That is
so absolutely.
That's huge.
Anytime you can shave minutes or seconds is awesome, because for every minute that goes by that someone's not getting CPR that needs it, their chance of survival is going down by at least 10%.
Absolutely.